Full Community Podcast. Feel me? Got a Mr. Southeast LA in the building, though. You feel
You know what I'm
me?
saying? Johnny
Yeah.
C from the 5-6
You know
Deuce
what
to the
I'm saying?
323.
You know, I had to get a proper representative for the Southeast. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I be tapping in with everybody. I feel like I for sure be shedding light on South Central, East LA, SGV. But I feel like Southeast LA has been real dry. Feel me?
We be slept on.
Prior to you coming on the scene, you feel me? I feel like before you, Crook One was definitely doing this thing. You feel me?
Yep.
Do you feel like, well, why you say it like that? You say it like, yeah, like, is he an op or what you mean?
Nah, it's just, hey, whatever you say, Pop, you're the news, dog. Southeast Trophy, though.
Yeah, hey, before you came in the game, you feel like anybody was like doing it in the Southeast?
Yeah, to be honest.
As far as the rap shit, is
look,
there anybody who you would give their you would give their flowers to? Yeah.
Look, if I'm talking Southeast rappers, look, I'm gonna give the flowers to everybody I make music with. I'm gonna give it a Sire Pressure Made. I'm gonna give it a No Shame X, KD, Snacks. You know what I'm saying? The homie Buddha J. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that makes music in my studio where I be at in the Southeast, they the ones that deserve their flowers.
What studio you talking about? You talking about the Wrecking Spot?
Nah, not the It's Montebello. That's not the Southeast. That's the East Los.
Oh, okay.
That's a dope spot too, though. That's a dope spot too.
Yeah.
But
there's one in Norwalk.
Norwalk. Well, the closest one to me would probably be the Hot Box in Whittier. That's pretty dope one too.
Oh, okay.
The Hot Box in Whittier. But yeah, like I feel like we're not represented in the light that we should be because a lot of us don't work with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of the artists that do work with everybody in the Southeast. Like if you're talking Southeast, like I'm in the conversation for sure.
What you mean? You feel like there's a lot of egos as far as
a lot of egos. It's LA.
rappers?
You know what I'm saying? It's LA at the end of the day. So
yeah.
Everyone be feeling like I'm hotter than you hotter than me. You know what I mean? Like everyone be feeling like they're the best and shit. So it kind of like doesn't let you open too many doors because people don't want to fuck with everybody type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Is it so intense that sometimes it becomes almost blackballing?
Yeah, for sure. There's a couple rappers that be blackballing fools out here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you got the talent and you got the drive and the hunger to be the best, you could be the best too. You know what I'm saying? So you don't got to blackball anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could just get your bars up, and you might be in this seat right here. You know what I'm saying?
Have you had a situation to where you felt like a rapper or somebody in the entertainment industry did blackball you?
I feel like
I feel like
I'm very easy to hate on. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm very confident in the way I rap. I'm very confident in how I speak. I know my music's dope. I believe in myself more than I believe in anything. So I feel like when you have that aura, when you have that sense of self-worth and you know what you could bring to the table, it intimidates a lot of people that maybe don't feel that about themselves. You know what I mean? So I know that when I walk in rooms, it makes people nervous sometimes. You know what I mean?
That's real. I feel that. Shit. How do you feel about the rappers in the Southeast right now as a whole in 2025?
Shit, 2025. Honestly, bro, I feel like I'm holding the crown type shit because everyone is giving light to everywhere else but my part of LA. Like the SGV right now, they got it. The SGV, they got so many dope rappers coming out the scene. You know what I'm saying? We talking South Central, they got a bunch of dope artists. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere in LA has rappers that we could tell you off the bat is the face of that city. You know what I mean? Like we think Long Beach, we think Snoop Dogg, we think
I call them mascots.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you think East Los, think Kid Frost. You know what I mean? But Southeast, we really haven't had that logo like that. You know what I mean? That person that's really putting on for the set. I like that. I'm trying to be the voice type shit. I work really hard at what I do. I try to stay dedicated and inspire everyone around me to be the best artist they could be, whether that's telling them to write every day, whether that's doing videos for free, anything to get my section on, I try to put on for my boys and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now that we're speaking on the Southeast LA, there is another individual who calls himself the king of Southeast LA, and that's Ryder G. Right? How does Johnny C feel about Ryder G?
Next question.
He ain't valid is what you're saying?
Next question.
Do you take Ryder G serious at all?
Do you?
He's definitely entertaining, to say the least.
Hey, dog, you're the news, dog.
Yeah.
you made the top 50 list, not me, dog.
How do you feel about the top 50 list?
You know what? Me personally, I don't know what you made the list off. Did you make the list off Spotify, like listeners and shit?
Nah, at the end.
Or did you go off just like what you thought?
Nah, at the end of the list, it was grades for bars, catalog, numbers, branding, flow, and a set of other things, right? And they were graded 1 through 10, and then they were ranked from what the total grade was on those criterias.
Yeah, you know what? When it comes to the list, I feel like there was people in there that I was like, who the fuck are these people? You know what I mean? So I don't know, but wait, let me ask you this: did you allow people to pay you to be on the list? Okay, because that's a big one.
You can't pay to get on something like that.
Okay. Because there were some people I was like, bro, where did this guy make a hit song? Like I've never even heard this shit. You know what I mean? So that's just me outside looking in. But then also I am a fucking hip hop connoisseur. You know what I mean? I do. But you did put Texas people first. I did. You put Texas first with the LA hat on. That's crazy. That's one thing I did. That was the first thing I noticed though. That you put Texas people first. But I mean, numbers wise, and see, but that's what I was saying. Are you talking numbers? Or are you talking like who you like? You know what I mean?
If we go based off like, that's more so opinion based.
Yeah.
At least with the numbers, data backs up what you're saying. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to just me saying, "Oh, this was hot," just because I said so. I mean, at least if I say, "Oh, this was hot," because look at these numbers. Look what he did over here. This fool OT just popped up on the #1 podcast in the world, Joe Rogan. You know what I'm saying?
That is true. He's one of the first
Mexicans to do Rolling Loud. That's the accomplishment. So little shit like that, you feel me?
Yeah. No, hey, OT's dope. OT's dope. Yeah. OT's dope. I'm just an LA baby, so I'm gonna go for the home team. But
yeah, no, I feel you.
Everyone got their own opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
OT's dope though. I like D Baby. D Baby's hard as fuck.
Yeah.
To me, if we're talking Texas, the hardest Mexican in Texas, D Baby. I ain't gonna lie. That musically though, like bars, I think OT got bars. Like you know what I mean? But like musically, like catch me with a hook or some shit, I'll fuck with some D Baby. D Baby hard as fuck.
No SPM.
Stop it.
You ain't running around the
keep him. Keep that man. Bury him under the jail on the dead homies.
Are you happy his parole got denied?
Fuck yeah. Keep that fool. Gangland.
How do you feel about there still being supporters of SPM though?
I feel like, okay.
And they be saying, oh, he's innocent. Free the Max. They're trying to hold down the brown man.
That is the craziest shit to me ever because we know he's not innocent. Like, my boy, you got charged more than once for the same crime, basically, right? Like some crazy shit, like
some shit like that. Yeah,
bro. I don't know how Texas does it, but Cali politics, that shit don't fly, my boy. Like, hell no, you ain't going to the main line. You ain't going to nothing. I'm surprised he even lived this long, but that's because he ain't in Cali.
you feel like Texas fools are soft for not handling that?
I mean, but from what I see, dog, the Texas fools still look at him like he's an idol. He's you know what I mean? Like they look at him like an idol. LA, we don't play that. Like that's out. Like. You know what I'm saying? That's a straight peseta. Like, nah, we ain't doing none of that over here. You know what I'm saying? Southeast, nada.
Well, Texas people be saying, nah, you fools in Cali just be hating and you fools don't be looking into it. And
look, I don't hate because I saw paperwork. So to me, it's not hating. To me, it's facts. You know what I mean? Like, there's having an opinion and not knowing the facts, and then there's straight seeing the black and white. You know what I'm saying? They brought out the black and white on bro. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. That's just a done deal. I'll never work with him. I'll never bump his music. If you bumped his music around me, we're throwing you out the whip. Dead homies.
Also, it's that serious. If someone around you listens to SPM, you're checking them like on some pinky shit. Like
I would.
Don't be listening to SPM around
shit,
me.
Personally, yeah. I got nieces, nephews. Ain't none of that. I ain't going for none of that shit. Hell no.
So how do you feel about Pinky? Pretty much, allegedly, right? This is according to social media. Pinky, Miss Lady Pinks, getting at Jenny 69.
That's that OG Chicana homegirl, right?
Who?
Pinks?
I wouldn't call her an OG, but yeah. She pretty much jumped Jenny 69 with another individual. This is according to social media, right? I'm not putting no new
I seen those stories and shit, but I mean,
how do you feel about people pretty much wanting to catch fades over them listening to SPM? Do you feel like that's doing too much, or do you feel like I get what they're coming from?
I mean, like, look, okay, so for that incident, like, for that specific incident, I feel like Jenny 69 is like a civilian, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even think she probably knows what the fuck going on, you know? Like, she don't even know about politics or shit like that.
Yeah.
But I imagine Pinks knows the deal and knows all the politics shit, so that's probably why she feels how she feels, you know what I'm saying? Not taking anything from her, but she's politicking, and the other girl is not a gang member. She's not, you know what I'm saying? She's just like a pretty girl. Like, she's just like, what, she just makes music and shit, right?
Yeah.
What does Jenny 69 do? Like,
well, she got her numbers up because she would do makeup tutorials. She has a large.
Okay, so she's a YouTube girl.
Yeah, she's a YouTuber, and then she transitioned from that to doing.
So she never was a gangster. She never claimed she was. Okay, so some shit like that. That's what I would call, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got nothing to do with the streets. You know what I mean? So
you feel like Miss Lady Pinks is out of line then for doing that?
I don't want to speak on that because, like, I mean, that's not me. I mean, that has nothing to do with me, to be honest. I don't
Yeah.
want no one feeling a type of way, but I mean, I think it's just common sense. Like if people aren't in the streets, you can't press street politics on them. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
Yeah, no, I feel you. All right, so boom. Let's go back to Southeast LA, right?
Yep.
I know there's another rapper. I be seeing you. I don't know if I think I seen him with you. Genesis, right?
Yeah.
He's from Southeast LA, right?
Yeah. Whittier.
Yeah, from Whittier. I noticed like it's a little clique. Like y'all be moving. You feel me? It's you, Genesis, and like a couple other rappers. You feel me? Like when did you start rapping? Like taking it serious, like really going to the studio.
So the thing with me is like the story that makes me different from all you fucking SoundCloud rappers. Look, this is the truth. I used to be a battle rapper. You feel me?
Nah, it's cap.
I used to be a facts. I didn't even make music, bro. I used to go walk up to fools at lunch and be like, "Who rap?" And fools would be like, "Oh, me." There's always someone in the squad that raps. Tripping.
Yeah.
Literally tripping before I even knew what tripping was, probably. And I'll pull up and I'll be like, "Who rap?" You raise your hand. Motherfuckers would be like, "I'll rap." We rap battle right there. From 6th grade to 8th grade, I was doing that. 6th to 7th grade, people were just looking at me crazy, like, look at this little kid rapping. 8th grade got there, I was still doing the same shit. So the people would start giving me props, like, oh, he continued. Once it got to freshman year, I walked into a class with only 3 kids. 2 of them made beats and 1 of them rapped, and it was a computer class, and they already had GarageBand and everything right there. He said, "Hey, bro, you know how to spit?" Right when I walked in, because everyone right here makes music. I said, I just happened to lie to this fool and be like, "Yeah, bro, I make music," but in reality, I just rap battled. So I didn't know how to structure a song, nothing. But I knew how to freestyle, so I would just freestyle. Bro would save it. That's how I started from right then and there, just going into that class, recording on GarageBand. I got my bars up. I figured out how to structure a song, verse, hook, you know what I'm saying, bridge. And I figured it out, got the little formula. High school, I continued battling. I would battle everybody. I met an artist in a studio one day that told me, you know, it's more worth your while to not battle rap and to make music, because he hit me with the fact that I still remember to this day. He told me battle rappers use an album's worth of material for one battle. And you can't use that material after and be like, oh, I'm gonna go make a song, you know what I'm saying? Because you use all the bars for the battle. So that's one thing that made me like, okay, well, maybe I should make hits then, because I could write as much as I want and I'm gonna still have enough for a couple songs, you know what I mean? So after that, I started making songs and progressed, and now I'm here.
Let's go back to the battle rapping, right? Mm-hmm. What kind of battle rapper were you? Were you kind of witty with the wordplay? Did you have good rebuttals? Did you come in with the metaphors and punchlines? Or what kind of battle rapper were you?
So I feel like I would win my battle raps, bro, because I was really good at talking about like current events. You know what I mean? Like I would think about anything that just happened within the school year. You know what I mean? Like I remember one time I got in a battle with this fool and I won the battle because of this one line. So basically, I had a homie. His name was Chino. And this fool used to sock fools out all the time at school. Damn. And pretty much this fool, he knocks some fool out. And this is back in high school when World Star was popping. You guys remember World Star and shit. This is probably like 2015. So World Star was just popping at that time, you know? And I remember the homie got on World Star, so the whole school knew it, right? And I remember my because he had knocked some fool out and he got on World Star, and then everyone was sending the link to everybody in school and class. And I remember one of the bars I used was like, I was battling this one fool and I was like, this fool thinks he gonna go far. I'm about to knock him out like Chino did on World Star. And then the whole school went crazy. But it was because I'll use time shit that people will know that happened through the year. You know what I mean? Like I always think of something that everyone's gonna think about when at that moment that happened. Like anything that, even like I would watch fucking TMZ, fucking anything that had to do with the shit that was happening in that moment, I would use for my music, use for the bars, so people could know that I'm keeping up with what's going on and shit.
What was trending?
Yeah, facts. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Before it's trending. You know.
So boom, right? So you start doing the music shit. Oh, you know what? Before that, we're going way forward. Let's take it all the way back, right? You grew up. How was growing up in Southeast LA as a child? Your childhood?
Shit, I grew up in Pico Rivera. I grew up in all the Southeast, bro. To be honest, I was in Pico Rivera. I was in Norwalk. I was in Downey. I ran through Whittier. Like I've lived everywhere, bro. Like I grew up really. I'm a real sellout baby. Like one thing I think the difference is between my city and like the rest of LA is like we're not like in downtown LA, so there's a lot more space. So to me, it's like. The air feels better. The people feel better. Everything's just better. It's like, it's grimy, but it looks beautiful. You know what I mean? And like I feel like when you're in like downtown LA, it's more like grimy. Like you see grimy. Like there's homeless people for blocks on blocks. Like Southeast ain't like that. You're not gonna see like homeless people blocks on block. You could walk with your girl to the store. Like you're good. You know what I mean? So in that aspect, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to live anywhere else in LA but Southeast LA.
And then heading into your teen years, how was that like? How was your adolescent life like?
Shit, growing up in Southeast, shit, just making music, fucking with the homies. You know what I'm saying? I've always been outside, bro. Since I made music, I always find myself in everywhere in LA. You know what I'm saying? To the deepest trenches, to the richest areas, to the mansions, to the Hollywood Hills, back to Pico, back to Montebello, back to Dubtown, to Whittier, to Norwalk. Like I be all over the audio, you know what I mean? And like growing up, like it was with growing up, like I always had homies that made music, you know what I'm saying? So I was big on like the graph scene. Like we was tag banging, we was rapping, we was always trying to go with the homies, do podcasts, anything to do with music we was on, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's podcasts, making music, picking up a camera, learning how to record all my lyric videos. Every video you see on my Instagram, I personally edited by myself. Like I learned how to do all that by myself. Like I taught myself so I could teach the homies too. Like that's why I say like I call myself Mr. Southeast and all that, because one thing about me is I want all the team to win. I tell everyone that wants to rap, you want to rap? All right, look, this is what we're going to do. Let me show you how to do it. Okay, you're going to give me 5 beats. You're going to make a little tape. I'm going to do all the videos for you for free. Don't even trip, just because I see that you're working. I see that you have the drive and the hunger. Because a lot of people come up to me and tell me, oh, can you teach me how to rap? Or, oh, like, how do I do it? And I go, look, bro, if you have to ask me what to do, you're already on the wrong path, my boy. If you come at me and you're like, hey, bro, I got 20 songs already I wrote, that's someone I want to fuck with, because you're doing it on your own without me telling you anything. The moment you show me that you got the drive, then I want to tap in. You know what I mean? Because then I know I can help you, because there's so many people that make one song and they just forget about it. One thing I always see that you always talk about on your platform is you always tell people like you're not consistent.
Yeah.
Like you be talking to people and I be hearing you like, oh, you haven't dropped in like a year. Da, da, da. And that's true, because when you're a rapper, you should be fucking consistent. You can't drop a fucking song and disappear for fucking 5 months, my boy, and then come back with another song and think like it's cool. Like, no, if you're a rapper, you have a fan base. That's a bunch of people that want to see you drop at that moment. They want to hear what you got to say. If you're always lagging and shit, like the only rapper that I know that can honestly do that shit is Kendrick. Nah, Kendrick is the only one will wait that 2 years for the album.
Once you're super well established, like that Kendrick or Jay-Z, you get away with it for sure.
But when you're like coming up, like you can't be coming up and not doing that.
You feel me? And that's not just rappers too, with fucking content creators too. You feel me? Like if you don't be pumping out content, fools are gonna forget, bro.
Yeah, facts.
There's so much content creators out here, bro. Like you're just gonna get what's that saying go? Thrown out the water or whatever the fuck it goes. You get it though. Yeah.
One thing I always tell myself, and I always tell the homies, I go, bro, you gotta work hard to get it, and you gotta work harder to keep it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I could be a rapper, I could be on full community, I could be doing all this shit. But if I stop fucking dropping tomorrow, guess what? This shit don't even matter. Nothing matters. But if I keep dropping, staying consistent, keeping my mind on the hustle, keeping my mind on the goal, I'm gonna get somewhere. But if you think you're gonna drop one song, blow up, like that's not how it goes, bro. You gotta stay focused and stay. What Nipsey say? It's not a race. It's a marathon.
It's a marathon, yeah.
That's facts. There'll be even times with me, bro, where like I've been doing this rap shit for a long time, and it's barely starting to get me like recognition and making me feel like I'm actually doing something and feel like, okay, maybe I'm putting the city on right now. You know what I mean? But there'll be times where I feel very like, fuck, dog, like I still live in the hood. Like I wish I lived in a mansion. I wish like rap's cool, you know what I mean? But I want more. And that shit keeps me hungry, dog, and it keeps me inspired to make the best music I could possibly make. But it also humbles me, and it also makes me realize, like what Nipsey said, like back to what Nipsey said, it's not a fucking marathon. It's not a race, it's a marathon. And when I think about it like that, I realize, like, you know what, dog, I worked hard to get where I'm at, and it'll be even harder to look back. So might as well just keep going forward, you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. Yeah, it's real. So you're making music, right? Boom. At some point in time, you link up with Swifty, right?
Yep.
And I know Swifty is in the headlines a lot, and people in the industry feel some type of way about him. Have you had some type of backlash for dealing with Swifty at all, or no?
Nah, not really, bro. Like, to be honest, like, that's just music. Like, I'm a grown-ass man at the end of the day, dog. Like, I collab with a lot of people that have haters, you know what I mean? Because Swifty got the most haters I know out of anybody.
Probably, I'm gonna keep it real. That's
probably most hated. Yeah, he's probably most hated
Hispanic rapper in LA.
But honestly, dog, from the times I've kicked it with Swifty, dog, he's always been dope, cool person, dog. Like he's always looked out for the homies. And then if I'm being real, dog, that fool's outside, dog. Like every time I see that fool, dog, that fool be outside, dog. But I mean, the internet talks, whatever. But at the end of the day, people hate on me too, dog. Like people talk shit about me all day. Like, who am I to judge another man? You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, the day ends.
Shout out Scheme, man.
Shout out to Scheme. Double ass.
Yeah, that's really a lot of people do be having haters, bro. But I feel like you shouldn't make a judgment on somebody until you meet them and have an actual conversation with them. You feel me? Instead of he say, she say.
Yeah, because if I'm being honest, bro, like I've met rappers, bro, that they link with me trying to make a song or whatever. We kick it. And then at the end of making our song, whatever, they're like, "Hey, bro, I had a rapper tell me one time, like, hey, my boy, I'm sorry." And I go, "For what?" He goes, "Honestly, dog, when we made a song, I thought you were gonna be a dick. Like I watched all your rap videos, I watched everything, and I was like, this was probably conceited. He's probably an asshole." He's like, "But I came to your studio, you fucking smoked with me, you chilled, we made a song, you helped me write, you da. You're a dope ass person, dog, and you know, my bad for having a bad viewpoint of you before I even talked to you." And that shit, I always remember that shit because I think about that when like shit like that comes up, where it's like everyone hates a person, but you don't know what that person's gone through. You don't know how that person is. You know what I mean? And you know what? This podcast shit, this internet shit, this rap shit, it to me, like everyone is playing a character. You know what I mean? Like rap is kind of a character. You know what I mean? Like it's basically telling stories, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So I think people just get into that mode, and then when they're off camera, they're just different people. You know what I mean? That's what I have to say on that. Like people just be different. Like Swifty was always been a real person to me, dog. Like we made a song, made a video. That fool bought food for the whole shoot. Like he was cool, dog.
That's
like,
right.
He never made me feel like, oh, everything they say about this fool's true. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know, dog. Like everyone has their opinions on shit. Like, but that's just my personal opinion. But
yeah,
it is what it is.
Do you got Swifty in your top? I got a good one right here. I just thought about this. Do you got Swifty in your top 5 most influential Hispanic rappers in LA in the past 5 years?
Shit, I'm gonna say yeah, because the little homies bump Swifty. Like I slide through Pico, I be listening, the cars passing by, I be hearing Swifty bumping out the whip. You know, like straight older cats, younger cats, like everyone fucks with Swifty. Like,
Swifty gets love then.
He does. He gets a lot of hate, but he gets a lot of love too. Like, but that's what comes with this shit, bro. Like, you want to be a rapper, you get hate, you get love. And me, I've always had the love overpower the hate. I get one hate comment, but there's like 20 love comments. You know what I mean? So you just can't let shit get in your head. You can't let shit, whatever the comments say, you shouldn't let get to you. You know what I mean? Like you got to just keep focusing on your goal and just being the best artist you could possibly be. You know what I mean? That's my advice.
Yeah.
Shout out Swifty though.
Yeah, no, shout out Swifty, man. A lot of people do be saying he paved the way for the new generation.
Bro, essay rappers.
Yeah.
Who's in the conversation like that, bro? Swifty did it, dog. Like, bro, I have one thing to say. Swifty brought Kodak to the hood. Which one of you fools brought Kodak to the hood? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Drop the mic.
Yeah. Fuck. All right, so boom, right? Let's get into some trending topics, right? Because I had just seen on your Instagram that my boy, you were really out there for the ICE protest in downtown LA. You feel me?
Yeah, I gotta support my people.
Yeah. How do you feel about our gente pretty much protesting against the mass deportations across America?
Man, if I'm being honest, bro, what Tupac say? It wouldn't be LA without Mexicans. You know what I'm saying? So let's be real. Are white people picking the food? Do you see white people doing Mexican jobs like that? You think they're gonna go pick the food for fucking whatever little money they're paying them, 5 cents an hour, whatever the fuck they're getting paid? It ain't nothing. I know that for sure. It ain't worth the money that they're getting because people already do illegals bad anyway with their pay is because they know they're illegal. So all that, the fact that we are the majority, we are the majority. You know what I mean? There's no minority no more. We are the majority. If just like when they did that, like don't work day, like the immigrants not working on the day after the protest, like that was genius because the only way the government gets hurt is through their money, through their pockets. So if all the Mexicans don't go to work, that actually does work. That's actually better than burning our fucking city down because at the end of the day, we're the ones that have to still live here. Motherfuckers could protest, do all that shit, but I guarantee you're not gonna be burning shit down if you fucking live there.
I don't think they were out there burning shit down, but I don't know. I don't think it was here in LA, but I seen a video of someone burning the American flag.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
See, me personally, I would never burn a flag. Me personally. I'm not born in Mexico. I was born in America. My whole family's Mexican. Obviously, I'm going to have the Mexican pride. But I still would never burn a flag because so many people have died for this country that represent that flag. Just like the homies would never burn a blue bandana, just like they will never step on a bandana, just like they look at it like that. That flag is the bandana for the army, for the veterans, for anything. You know what I mean? So me personally, I would never step on toes like that and burn the flag. That's not me. That's just me though. But if they feel that way, that's how they feel. But that's not how I feel. I personally wouldn't do that.
How does Johnny C feel about Donald Trump?
See, I think everyone just wants to be like, fuck Donald Trump. But I also do feel like the president's a fucking puppet. You know what I mean? So I feel like the president's a puppet.
Oh, you think Trump's a puppet? Because
yeah, of course.
This is crazy because a lot of his supporters would say that Trump, this is what I hear from some conservative content creators online. They'll say Trump is the realest president because he's not a puppet, actually. But you're saying he is a puppet.
He's a fucking puppet. Let me tell you why. He's a puppet because everything the president is told to do, he's told to do. You don't think there's 5 CIA guys in the cut telling Donald Trump, hey, you're going to pass this law, you're going to do this or that. Of course there is. They just need someone to take the backlash. You know what I mean? That's why they have someone up there. Look, any president I could talk shit about. There's always going to be some policies I don't and do like. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's really ICE. Like whoever the fuck invented ICE, that's who the fuck we should hate. You know what I mean? That's just me. I don't know though, because people, I could just copy the bandwagon and be like, fuck Donald Trump and everything, but at the end of the day, like it's not Donald Trump I hate ICE. You know what I mean? I hate ICE. You know, that's what all the fucking signs say, right? Fuck ICE. That's what we're supposed to be hitting. You know what's crazy? I actually have a crazy story. So on the day of the protest, some OG ass Mexican fool was right there, like while I was on the freeway and shit. And he came up to me and he was like, hey, bro, you know what we're going to have to do, right? And I was like, what? He's like, well, right now we're in history because that's just going to go in the history books for sure. Just thinking about that, like everyone took over the freeway. Like that's just going to be in the history books for sure. So I think this OG told me like, he's like, hey, you know what we have to do, right? And I'm like, what do we have to do? He's like, we're going to have to start going at the ICE agents. Like we're going to have to like start taking the ICE agents out and shit until they understand
what do you
that
mean,
we aren't to be played with.
Well, what do you mean like going like for
like take out the ICE agents?
Like going to war?
These fools are right there throwing shit at the cops, taking the whole freeway, burning flags. Like they're already getting there, bro. It's not like it's so far-fetched. You know what I mean? Like if it gets to the point where everyone's going to ruin our own city and shit, why not?
Wait, he's saying that
we have to tie up the ICE agents, bro. Basically, dog. Until we make a message.
We're going to have to what?
Tie up the ICE agents.
What?
The people that are deporting people, that are grabbing our people. Yeah. We're going to have to tie them the fuck up, beat them the fuck up, tell Donald Trump, motherfucker, you going to stop this shit or else.
It's that serious?
I think it is. Bro, did you see the videos of them?
So are you in favor of that? Are you in favor of our gente going to war with ICE agents and pretty much, pretty much kidnapping these fools and sending a message to Trump? That's what you're telling me right now.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The homies in the back have advised me not to answer this question.
You do you, my boy. You do you. You speak your mind.
Look, I'm gonna be real. This fucking question is gonna get me viral, but fucking, I'm gonna tell the truth. Look, dog. What else are we gonna do, dog? What the fuck else are we gonna do? I saw a video of someone getting hired. Like, okay, so say you're my friend, right? But I know you don't have your papers, right?
Yeah.
So ICE hired someone that's like the state knows you, and they told them, hey, tell this person to come outside. Right? So in the video, you basically see like someone that thought the other person was their friend come and tell them like, oh, come outside. And then the person comes outside and the ICE agents are outside and they grab them up and they take them. If they're doing shit like that, my boy, I show no mercy, dog. If they're being sneaky and taking, look, dog, I got friends that are illegal. I got families that are illegal. I got all type. I feel some type of way, dog, because like, okay, I have a homie, he's illegal in Santana, right? This fool, there's literally laws in Santana that are for the people that don't have their green cards and everything, so that they're safe. You know what I mean? So he moved over there to feel safe, to feel like he can't get sent back to Mexico. Now with all this shit, my homie's scared right now, bro. My homie's in his fucking house, dog. I tell that fool to kick it. He don't want to come outside, dog, because he knows if they pull me over, dog, then what? Like, I got real people out here fucking scared, dog. You know what I mean? Like, that shit shouldn't fucking be like that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we are the fucking workforce. LA, I want to see LA without Mexicans, dog. I want to see that shit. Let's see how fucking this shit burns to the fucking ground. Bro, we do everything, dog. We make the houses. We come with the food. We fucking make, dog. LA is nothing without Mexicans. Nothing. We need Mexicans.
What would you say to people who would tell you that's a really violent approach to take things to where you have to tie up ICE agents and pretty much...
You know what I have to tell those people? Look at an ICE agent that's Mexican and is doing that to his own people. And you'll feel my pain. You'll feel how I feel. If you've never seen another Mexican deporting Mexicans, then you won't understand my pain. But if you've seen it, you'll understand my pain. I seen it with my own fucking eyes. That shit is crazy. Looking at those videos, seeing someone that looks my shade of color, basically taking someone's tia, which could be his tia, his abuela, you know what I mean? Like, that's just me, though. That's my opinion. I know it's drastic and I know it's not, but look, let's be real, dog. When the fuck do peaceful protests and all this shit really work, dog? That shit don't work, dog. Once you really fucking hurt them, then they start giving a fuck. But other than that, like, shit, I'm on some Rodney King shit. Fuck it.
What would you say to people that, well, MLK did it? MLK was on some peaceful shit. But you ain't feeling that. You more so want to be on some Malcolm X shit.
I'm on some Malcolm X shit.
Yeah.
MLK was cool, but I'm on some Malcolm X shit.
Yeah.
That's just me, though. That's just my heart.
Are you willing to take it there to really like go to war with ICE agents and stand behind that with the gente?
My lawyer has advised me not to answer this question.
That's a trip, bro. A lot of people, especially patriots of America, they're definitely going to feel some type of way about what you're saying. They're going to be like, what? This was telling our fucking that they need to tie up our ICE agents and
hey, look,
do all this other shit.
Look, I'm going to be real. I don't give a fuck. Nah, but to be honest, bro, like, it's my people they're taking away, dog.
Yeah.
I'm going to feel how I feel. If it was their people being taken away, you know what I'm saying? We start deporting white people and shit like that, then what? They're going to feel how I feel, right? So it's just if the shoe was on the other end, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You feel like right now in 2025, February 2025, Mexican Americans are being targeted the worst when it comes to racism?
I think everyone's racist.
Speak on that.
I just feel like behind closed doors, like, everyone's racist. And if you say you're not, like, I feel like, but look, I also feel like it's because of experiences with everyone, you know? Like, you don't just wake up hating somebody, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm not even saying specific race. I'm not racist. I'm just saying, I'm not saying a specific race. I'm just saying everyone has their own opinions and everyone feels how they feel because something happened to them. And maybe it was something stupid, bro. Maybe it was something small that, like, it don't even matter 30 years later, but they're just ignorant and they're just growing off that. You know what I mean? But I don't know. The same thing kind of like with stereotypes, like how I feel about stereotypes. I go, are stereotypes bad if they're true? You know what I mean? Well, like, I'm gonna be real, Mexicans are hard fucking workers. Like,
well, for the longest though, like I want to say like 6, 7, 8 years before, they would say Mexicans were lazy. That was a stereotype, bro. I remember like in the mid 2000s, late 2000s, that was a stereotype they had. They had the stereotype of the Mexican fucking passed out by a bridge, drinking tequila bottle, being lazy. Like, that was the stereotype. You feel me?
Until they work. It
hasn't been up until recent years, you know, to where they noticed that we're hard workers. You feel me?
Yeah, until they work in a fucking warehouse and the Mexicans are cleaning out the trailer in fucking half an hour, and you're right there barely on halfway when that motherfucker just finished the whole fucking trailer.
Yeah. No, but you feel that way. You feel like everybody's a little bit racist.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Oh.
I mean, I don't even think that's wrong, bro. I feel like most people will agree with me, dog. Like, especially in LA, dog, jail, everything. Like, come on, dog. Like, they make it so you're racist. Like, fools always be like, oh, this is what I hate, dog. When fools are like, oh, LA's racist. Oh, Cali's racist. Everyone in the world has their fucking opinion on us. Oh, Cali's racist. Oh, this. Like, motherfucker. Like, it's not like that, dog. It's fools go to fucking prison and they come the fuck out. And everyone that was stabbing their homies and shit, that's what they hate when they're out, dog. And if you fools had that fucking problem, then you fools would understand. But you fools don't have that fucking problem. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. But that's just because I always see that topic brought up about California, like especially Texas fools are always like, oh, you fools have too many politics, or oh, you guys are racist. Nah, dog. It's just certain gangs beef with other gangs. If there happen to be another race, that's what it is. Like, you know what I mean? It's not because I'm like, oh, fuck that race. Like, nah. It's like, old boy fucking did this, fucking blammed up the homies, or and then now we don't like them. Like, it is what it is. Like,
how do you feel when people from outside of California say that it's racist out there in Los Angeles?
I feel like they don't understand. Look, I feel like we're different than everywhere in the world, bro, because this is fucking gangland, dog. This is where the gangster shit started, dog. So fools got their opinion, but they also don't walk outside and have to walk through 30 fucking gangs to go to a fucking liquor store or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, they don't understand that. You know, I always tell the homies, I wonder how it would be to live somewhere else. Like, if I was born in Canada or something, would I be saying foo? Would I be like on the dead homies? Would I say shit like that? Like, how of a different of a person would I be? And if you think about it like that, then I don't get why other people judge us. Like, if you grew up in the trenches like LA, dog, and you understood all the bullshit we got to go through every day just to get a fucking blunt wrap, you could die, bro. You know what I mean? Like, and fools think like, oh, the racist. Hell nah, bro. LA, you just got to be extra'd out, bro. Because if you're not extra'd out, the next fool's extra'd out, and he gonna get you, dog. So you might as well get him first. Feel me?
Type shit. That's one thing I definitely do see a lot, bro. And I fuck with Texas, bro. I'm gonna be out there next month. You feel me? But they for sure do be saying that a lot. Like, and then they'll say, "Oh man, Mexicans out there are racist." You feel me? Or like, they always be saying that. You feel me? Especially on social media. That should be a trip.
Yeah, that's why I spoke on it right now, because I always hear that subject coming up, and I always feel the type of way that I just said right now. That I always feel like that, but I never had the platform to say it, so I'm gonna say it right here. Like, that's how I feel.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of platforms, how do you feel about the platform, the Hispanic platforms out right now on YouTube? You feel me? Like the Hood Stocks, the Hater World, you know what I'm saying? The food communities. You feel me?
I think I fuck with food community and Hood Stocks a lot. I fuck with Hood Stocks. Hood Stocks is hard as fuck. Yeah, those are my two favorite.
Yeah, that fool Lucky, he's a fool, dog. That fool be popping this shit for sure.
No, yeah, for sure. I be seeing him outside too. I've seen him at a couple shows.
That's right.
I like when I see fools outside. Like, if fools do like the YouTube yada and all that, like, I like when I go to a fucking show and you're right there. You know what I mean? Because I feel like everyone says whatever the fuck they want on the internet, and then they just stay inside all day. Yeah. So when I see, that's why I shouted out Hood Stocks and everything, because I seen him outside. I seen him with my own eyes. You know what I mean? And when I respect that. Like, even Swifty, like, I seen him outside. Like, you would think like everyone that hates on the internet, all that shit, like, in real life, like, that's the internet, bro. Like, in real life, people get love. You know what I mean? Like, I've been with rappers that are hated, dog, and I go out with them, and motherfuckers come up to them and ask for pictures, ask for autographs.
It's all love.
And I'm like, bro, all the comments that you have saying that they're gonna do this and that, and then everyone just shows love. That's how you kind of, like, honestly, to me, like, rap is just kind of smoke and mirrors, dog. Like, it's just smoke and mirrors. Like, you're making music, and your prize is the comments and shit. But then, like, you could walk outside and get no love. You know what I mean? Like, I can have a million comments, bro. Like, everyone fucks with me and everything, and then walk outside and no one knows me. So it's kind of smoke and mirrors. You know, you could be popping. And sometimes I see it, like, even with my own shit, like, I'll talk to some random people and they talk highly of me, or they treat me different than, like, other people, and I can tell it right away that they're treating me a little, like, with status. And I'm like, why? And then I think, oh, they probably know I make music. Oh, da, 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 da. And then I'm like, you know what? Like, at the end of the day, bro, we're all human, dog. You're a man. I'm a man. Like, you bleed. I bleed. Like, no one's, like, above the program. No one's, like, crazy to be like, fuck, this fool's a fucking god. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just kind of smoke and mirrors, dog, to me.
So it was recently allowed. I wanna switch lanes to the Texas Hispanic scene, right? It was recently revealed that a rapper out there in Houston, Weddle 10K, his parole got denied, right? He pretty much is locked up because he shot at an elderly couple who he thought were his ops grandparents, right? And his parole got denied. Do you feel like he should get a second chance at life, or do you not respect it when people target civilians who are elderly just because they're the grandparents of his ops?
Shit,
do you respect his gangster at all?
Shit, if you asking me, that fool should get thrown off the tier. The dead homies, that shit do not fly in LA. I'll tell you that right now. You shoot at elderly, you fuck with kids, you fuck with women, that shit don't fly. Like that fool's a fucking piece of shit to me. To me, that fool's a peseta. You doing that shit like that, dog? You are not good in the hood, my boy. Like that's not respectable at all, my boy. Like look, this is coming from a street perspective too, dog. Like I've caught the ops fool outside and seen them with their mom or with their kid. And you know what I did? I hopped back in the whip and I dipped. What am I gonna do, dog? I've been a little kid, dog, and I have gangbanger parents, you know what I'm saying? My mom's a gangbanger, my dad's a gangbanger. I've seen my dad fuck fools up in front of me. I've seen my mom beat bitches up in front of me. I've seen it. It traumatizes you as a kid. I have PTSD, all types of shit from the streets. Motherfuckers don't know that about me though, you know what I mean? But what I can honestly say is I will never do that to another person. I would never want to make a kid feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're over there fucking shooting grandmas and grandpas in front of kids and shit, like that's a PC ass move, my boy. Like I don't care how angry you are, my boy. Like I have gay passes in the hood, dog, personally. So there's no one that's above the program. You feel me? But then again, if it's not LA, they don't even got our program. You know what I mean? That's just us though.
Damn, and it all goes back to the Texas thing, right? You feel like Texas, they ain't really sticking to the morals as far as the G code is concerned, as much as LA.
Like if I'm being real,
is that what you're getting at?
Texas Mexicans are very different than LA Mexicans, and I'm gonna tell you why. LA Mexicans were very our culture, very Chicano culture. You know what I mean? I feel like Texas Mexicans, they're very like more towards like the Southern culture. They're more towards like
black culture. Let's call it for what it is.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say it, but you can say it.
Let's call it for
you want to say it, you can say it. But I wouldn't say it. But I mean, yeah. To be honest, bro, because over there, bro, they're not saying essay. They're not saying food. They don't politic like us. They don't. They're more like they listen to rap music and they get inspired, and that's how they talk. That's how they. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like that's them though. Like we're different. We're different. We're a different breed of Mexican food. Like over there, they got Edgar cuts. Over here, we shave our heads. Like it's different.
Yeah. If they're gonna say this fool's trying to diss on Texas,
LA though,
yeah,
Southeast.
Shit to you right now in as far as the Hispanic rap game, who is your top 5 right now? No order, just throw them out there.
Mexicans?
Yeah,
you got
Hispanics.
Okay, yeah. Okay. This
in America. Don't be saying fucking.
Guadalajara.
I mean, shout out to them and shit. You feel me?
No, I'm just kidding. Okay, we gotta throw a Jeezy in there, Mando, just because Jeezy's fucking one of the biggest to do it. Right. We gotta throw a Jeezy in there. And I'm not just gonna. I don't want to just stick to LA, so I would throw D Baby in there, and then I have to throw Mexican OT in there because his fucking name is Mexican OT. Like his name's fucking. He put Mexican in his name. That's already like a big thing, you know. So I'll put Mexican OT in there. And then I'll put what's a dope ass Mexican rapper? Can we put Immortal Technique in there? Immortal Technique Mexican? Peruvian? I consider that. He's with us. He's Raza. You can come over here. Wait, do we consider Peruvians Raza? Nah, huh? Do we? That's a good question for the comments. You could consider Peruvians Raza? Because I have a homie that's Peruvian. He's in a 13 gang. So
okay, question: do you consider Salvadorians?
Yeah. Well, fuck. If we're doing that, dog. Like, I mean. Like if we're doing that, dog, like shit. I'm half Mexican, half Guatemalan. You know what I mean? So fools are gonna hate on me for that, you know. Yeah. But I mean, I'm still half Mexican, and I didn't grow up on my Guatemalan side. You know, I grew up on my Mexican side. Like, they're different cultures, bro. Like, it's a whole different world. Like, since I grew up Mexican, like I'll go with my Guatemalan side, and it's like a whole different world, dog. Like our tamales, Mexican tamales to me are the best tamales. But then you go to Guatemalan tamales and they're wrapped in a banana leaf, fucking baked underground and shit with olives in them, like weird shit. Like it's a whole different world, dog. So I don't know, dog. I mean, as long as you speak Spanish, to me, I'll consider you raza. You know, to me, that's just my opinion, though. So a bunch of people are gonna not have that opinion, though.
So even like Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, you consider them raza?
I would,
yeah,
because Big Pun, you know. When I think of Puerto Ricans, I think of like Big Pun, Fat Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what about Spaniards? Do you consider them raza?
Well, shit, Spain invaded Mexico, so
yes.
So yeah.
What about natives?
Natives are the real raza because that's what we're supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Until the Spanish came and they they're saying they conquered us and raped and pillaged our women.
Type shit. All All right, cool. No, I was about
Yeah,
to
you
ask-
fools didn't think I knew history lessons, huh? You fools thought I was just a street rapper. Yeah, so I take the history out on you, motherfuckers.
You gamed up.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck. Shit. So let's go back to the blogs, right? Because shout out Lucky. You guys shouted out Lucky. Shout out all the blogs doing the thing, all the platforms. Where do you draw the line? Do you feel like sometimes the blogs and podcasts can get too messy?
Yeah, but I feel like that's why we do them,
Yeah.
Because if I'm being real, I don't go on a podcast to like not go up. You know what I mean? Like if you do a podcast without the idea of something controversial being asked, like what are you doing the podcast for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, every podcast is different, and I feel like some podcasts can bore you if they ask you the same questions. You know what I mean? Like if they're like, "Oh, fucking, I don't know, what influences you?" or like just basic interview questions. But I feel like when you're messy a little, it makes your podcast a little different.
It makes it live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it makes it live.
It gives it life, pretty much.
Hell yeah.
Fucking let's get into this real quick, right? So fucking 50 Cent. So there's a rapper Irv Gotti. I don't know if you're familiar with him.
Mm-hmm.
He recently passed away, right?
R.I.P.
And he had beef with 50 Cent for the longest. And then after Irv Gotti died, which was yesterday, 50 Cent went on Instagram and was pretty much clowning him, pretty much saying we're smoking on that Irv Gotti pack type shit. How do you feel about when people disrespect people who are already deceased? Do you feel like it's fair game since they were already ops, or do you feel like you shouldn't speak on somebody who's deceased?
Like I'd be lying to you if I never said in my songs like smoking on the ops and shit, because I have. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. But I also have never named any names. I'm not gonna like name a name and like disrespect your actual like first and last name so your mom knows about it, so your cousin knows, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I feel like there's just some lines you shouldn't cross. Like Chicago, look at Chicago, bro. They do that shit all day, dog. Look how that's going, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's not many two alive Chicago rappers.
Yeah, no, it's facts.
Facts, like. And I don't know, fool. I think we think different in LA, dog, because we're used to violence, we're used to gang shit, we're used to all that, dog. So we just move different than the rest of the world. We know, like rap, bro. Rap could get real tricky real fast. You know what I'm saying? You say the wrong thing, say the wrong name, it gets real tricky real fast. Everyone has an opinion in LA. Everyone feels like they're the shit. Everyone wants to be the biggest fucking goon. It's just like it gets real tricky real fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, so you. Shit, fucking 2025 just popped off. We're in February. What can we expect from Johnny C?
Shit, I'm finna drop the album this month, probably by like 30th. I'm dropping a music video on Valentine's Day called "Baby I Need Your Love." On Sunday, it's like the shit that I'm actually the most excited about is I made a song with the homie PK from Cam, the homie Little Boy from Pomona 12th Street Sharkies, and we made a song called Risky, and it's gonna drop on Sunday. The video, the visual and all that. So I'm pretty excited about that because we got a shot by B Shot That, which is like a pretty dope videographer in LA right now.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited about that. I feel like that's gonna change my life, to be honest, because it's a dope ass song.
Oh shit, you say it like that? Change your life? Oh
yeah,
fuck.
it's a dope visual, bro, and I feel like it has artists from all over LA. You know what I'm saying? We got the homie from the Double S side of LA. We got me from the Southeast, and we got bro from the SGV. Like that's a dope. To me, bro, music is kind of like collabing your section with another section. That's how I've been kind of looking at it, dog. So like if you're from the SGV and I'm from the Southeast, I'm like, okay, for sure, let's make a song. Like, because now everyone from the SGV is gonna know about us and everyone from the Southeast gonna know about you. So it's just kind of like tying the ends together, making everyone unify. You know what I'm saying?
You're open to that than working with other sections?
Hell yeah, dog, because my section don't get no love, dog. So I gotta collab with everyone else, dog. If we were popping, I probably wouldn't collab with no one, dog.
Question: You set yourself up for this one. Now I gotta ask you: would you do a song with a northerner?
Fuck no, dead homies.
Would you do a song with a Texas artist who under Dope House, which is SPM's label?
Fuck no. Anyone in Dope House?
So you have barriers.
Burn the
You just
contract.
won't work with anybody.
You know what? I have street barriers. You know what I'm saying? If it could be music and it's dope that it stays music, but once you do some shit that it affects the streets, where I have to address shit, you know what I mean? Like the SPM situation or just shit like that, like crazy shit like that. Like I'm not gonna work with you, dog. And I won't listen to music of people that have those type of charges and shit, dog. People ask that question to me. They're like, "Oh, would you still listen to SPM and da da da, or would you still listen to da 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 if he did this and that?" I'm like, the correct answer is no, I wouldn't. Because you just ruined the perspective I had of you. You know what I mean? To SPM and his music, he's a gangster. He's he's supposed to be hip hop. He's supposed to be a stand up individual, and then in real life he's a fucking chomo. Like what the fuck? I ain't gonna bump that fool. You know what I'm saying? The fuck I look like pulling up to the hood, bumping SPM, and watching all the homies look at me, judging me and shit. Like,
it's the same thing with Criminal. You want to go around listening to Criminal?
I've never bumped Criminal anyway, but
What about Capone?
never bumped Capone either.
How do you feel about Capone? He gets a lot of backlash from the gente
To be honest, fool, like that's just not my type of music. I don't listen to that shit.
type shit. I feel.
It's just like Chicano hip hop, dog. Like no one listens to that shit, dog. Like that's the last thing I want to be as a Chicano rapper, fool.
Why?
Like I am I'm a rapper that is Chicano, but I'm not a Chicano rapper.
You don't want to be put in that genre.
Hell no, because that genre don't get you shit but shot and staying in the hood.
What would you say?
Every Chicano rapper I know is still in the hood.
What would you say to people who say people like Mr. Capone or Little Rob made it out? Made it out as in financially.
Look, they did make it out, but name me a Mr. Capone song.
Shit. Take a chance on me.
Damn, you're the only person I know. Mr. Capone song.
Yeah, R.I.P. Brand Hood, man.
Hey, shit, Capone, you better send them something in the mail, dog. They got that motherfucking New York shit. Like honestly, fool, like I'm not even hating for. I just don't listen to that type of music, you know.
Yeah. It's not your cup of coffee. But what did you grow up listening to?
Tupac, Biggie, Immortal Technique. I would say Big L. You know, because there's different eras of me though. You know what I mean? Like if you ask me, like when I first started, I'm gonna say all that. I'm gonna say Eminem. I'm gonna say D12.
Eminem had a wave, bro.
Hell yeah.
People like to count him out, but I'm just gonna keep it a buck, bro. People don't want to put Eminem in their top 5 because he's white. In my opinion, I feel like that's how I look at it. But if you were around during those times, Eminem was, bro. People were fucking with Eminem, bro.
Yeah, but Eminem, bro. When I watched 8 Mile,
the data supports that this fool was an elite rapper.
When I watched 8 Mile, I knew I was gonna be better than all you fools.
Do you got Eminem in your top 5?
For sure.
Who's your top 5 right now? No order.
No order.
All time. We're not talking about just Hispanics. We're talking about all time.
Okay, what are we talking about though? Are we talking about
all time, bro?
Like all time, like they're the best, or are we talking about my personal who I bump, who I listen to?
Nah, we'll do both right now, but let's do all time right now.
Okay, all time.
Not your favorite.
I'm gonna say Pac over Biggie because Pac had more music.
I agree.
And had more storytelling and more. But I think Biggie had bars. Biggie had the cadence. He had
bars.
He
only had 2 projects.
But he also died too early. You know
that only had 2 projects. One project and then the other one right after he died. And they're trying to compare him to Pac.
So I would say Tupac. I would say Big, but that's like everyone's list. And then I would say Nas. I would say someone would probably add Jay-Z, but I never really listened to Jay-Z like that. So I would say Cali. I'm trying to think who inspires me in Cali. I want to think Cali.
No Wayne.
Wayne, dope.
I got Wayne.
We gotta add Wayne. We gotta add Wayne. But I'm trying to think like still dropping and still like people are like bumping it crazy. You know, like Lil Wayne was dope when I was in high school. When I was in high school, we were bumping Wayne every day. You know.
No Drake.
Fuck no.
Damn.
They not like us. Team Kendrick. Kendrick. Kendrick.
You got Kendrick on your top 5?
Yeah. I need to put LA in there. I'm not giving it all to New York. Fuck that.
Oh, you're being biased then.
Hell yeah.
Trying to get brownie points to the city.
You see the 562?
What about your personal favorite? Top 5.
My personal favorite? Damn, who do I listen to all day? Fuck. See, Dave East.
That's crazy.
Dave East.
Damn, bro.
I need the Dave East feature. Tap the fuck in.
Bro was popping, then he just fell off.
Nipsey Hussle, Dave East.
Yeah, R.I.P. Nip.
I'm trying to throw you off with a rapper that I feel like Akon. Akon, that's my favorite rapper. I need the Akon feature more than I need any feature in the world, bro. That's my favorite rapper. Akon is the reason I sing and I rap. Akon is the reason. Like Deadass Convicted album came out in 5th grade. I listened to it. My mom bought it for me. I fucking played that shit until it fucking exploded. Okay, Akon. I'm gonna say who's a dope ass rapper? I'm gonna put I'm gonna put myself in there. I was like, we see this shit. I'm gonna put myself in there, and I'm gonna put who's my favorite fucking rap. You know, it's so hard, bro, because like I said, I have timelines of where I switch it. You know what I mean? Like I could be bumping your albums crazy, and then one day I'm like, I'm over it. I just bumped it too much. Yeah. So I'm gonna say probably Lyrically. Fuck. I was gonna say Papa J. Ruiz is a dope ass rapper that I used to come up listening to a lot. Papa J. Ruiz, he was in the OG team movement from like the Cypher Effect days, like way back. I was like, that's an old school rapper. Like I don't expect a lot of people to know unless you were watching like the Cypher Effect back in the day. But yeah.
Sure, I hear you. Fuck, anything you want to leave the people with?
Yeah, if we talking Southeast LA, you better put me in the conversation. If you're not, I know you mad.
Yeah.
Stella, all that, 5-6 Deuce, the label, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out my boy KD. Shout out my boy No Shame X. You know the deal. You know we outside. We here, full community, viral. Your baby mama love me. I'm out.
You heard him. Shit. And with that note, we out.
5-6 Deuce.